live streaming from my YouTube channel, and at the same time, I am uploading over here the 10-minute video TikTok platform, right? Simultaneously. So, this is the morning schedule where I present myself as the regular presenter, the very person, the amiable friend of years, catalyst of the society, blogger, YouTuber, first thing first, who worships the humility, who worships the humanity. So, my amiable colleagues from the entire universe, what I mean to over here is to spread the seeds of love, the seeds of compassion, the seeds of confidence, the seeds of boldness, the actions, the deeds, which is very pristine in nature, which is very profound in nature, and at the same time, the discourses, the very contents, the very ideas, the sources of knowledge, the philosophies, the source of psychological, mental, spiritual, and all in all, the knowledge related to every spectrum of our life, especially for the leverage, for the progress, for the development, and all in all, the development of all around sort of, sort of prosperity. So, all people, including me, individual, he or she desires progress in terms of mentality, in terms of psychology, in terms of geography, in terms of education, in terms of everything, all the human beings like us with human sentiments, with human emotion, desire to be on the peak of the tomb, peak of the victories, peak of the very success, where we people always comparing ourselves, we are always rushing for, we are always in the process of making other people lose the game where we are playing, right? So, this is the very session, this is the very program, and the golden opportunity that I have created as the content creator for all the audiences, amiable, near and dear ones from the entire universe. What I mean to tell you is that what I supposed to disseminate the very information, not just the mere information, but the psychological sort of experimentation, psychological sort of experiences align with the very matter of facts that we people are going through when we are thick and thin, battling with, encountering with the very circumstances, which circumstances sometimes we feel that they are, impossible to tackle with, that situations are so harsh, and that situation cannot be, solved by the, ways, by the processes, by the very procedures from our normal mindsets, but all of the thoughts, all of the conceptions, all of the perceptions that we are actually thinking ourselves are just a mere dream. Okay, why I'm telling the mere dream is that as much as we human beings are born as the very conscious beings, and the power of center, and once we actualize once we understand and later focus on the very matter of a fact, the inner strength, the very confidence, the very determination, the very self discipline, with a very understanding of ourselves, then definitely there is nothing impossible, there is nothing difficult, as we are supposed to be thinking and making a sort of imagination into our subconscious thoughts. So excuse me. So what I want, what I personally provide the thoughts that I am personally going through, and with the mixtures of the very researches, the very studies, the very ideas that I have always been accumulated through the bulky and very renowned and very vast sort of books, vast sort of ideas from the profound, from the influential and the very experienced veterans of the world, is that every the moment of our human history, once we are there, a Lord being so much ready to take the very ideas that we are inside, and we execute them, the difficulties, the impossible sort of a situation, and that is the very point when we are going to transform drastically the way as the larva, okay, the larva stage of the butterfly changes into the beautiful sort of butterfly with a very existence, where the perceptions regarding the larva switch, and it takes to the higher level, and the perception that we have always been actually it is just a consideration, right? But I do respect every living things out there in the universe, that the perception of larva, it drastically changes, that drastically metamorphoses into the very beautiful, very magnificent, very wonderful existence of butterfly. That means the butterfly cycle from pupa, from larva into butterfly. It's not just it is an easy process, right? There takes a lot of painful sort of changes that a living thing, butterfly, has to face in whole life period. That means if we as a human beings desires to be on our one shot of perception, then definitely it would be very much difficult for us to get into that process, and following that hard process, and continually being so much persistently, resiliently, and definitely we are policing ourselves, we are sharpening the edges with the strategies, with the skills, with the very profound sort of mindsets, that mindsets we haven't built yet, right? So this is the very schedule where I let my audiences to really understand the very existence that we are born with, because once we are there to accept the very existence from inside, then I don't suppose, I don't think there is any outer external intoxicated sort of things that will definitely disrupt us, okay? And at the same time, I'm also preparing, TikTok video. And at the same time, I am uploading over here the 10-minute video. As you people know that I am ready for my, morning walk. And before the departure for my morning walk, I definitely, present myself and prepare the live streaming in, uh, TikTok sometimes, and most of the time I indulge myself coming to the YouTube channel, so that you people will definitely get the synergetic sort of connection, synergizing ourselves to know ourselves, to understand the real self of ourselves, right? And I'm so much fascinated to talk in this way and spread the seeds of wisdom, knowledge, words, discourses, philosophies, the school of thoughts, mentality, and I just want the balance in mental health. Okay? Okay, thank you so much.